Hey, what's up, everybody? Yes, super cool. I am actually on a trip in Switzerland, and no trip without a little business and without a little pulse check and checking in with some old friends, associates, and clients, such as Mr. Karl Müller from ENSIS. And we are a guest here at the headquarters in Switzerland. And we've seen him last at the boat show in Düsseldorf. That was on cold January when we had some awesome videos with Puls and Michi. And now it's nice and warm and toasty here. And of course, first question for Karl is, so how's everything with the summer? Like we had a lot of events and wing and foiling and bolts is like all over the lakes and doing downwinders. So we've seen a lot of coming out of that. So how's the summer for you guys?
Well, first of all, welcome in the ENSIS headquarters, Mike. Always good to see
you.
Old friends here back in Switzerland. You must enjoy the weather. We had like best nice warm days, like
so nice.
the best summer ever. Yeah, well, it's demo time in Europe, so we do lots of demos all everywhere. Like we were in Germany and in France and Poland, and we had a big event in Switzerland, the ENSIS Engadin wing. Very, very successful. Always a lot of people. Good vibes. It's perfect. Yeah, it's a good time of the year. Very busy. We launch a lot of new gear. I just have here like a new step that we
nice tail wing.
A new step. So like development keeps on going. We just launched a new top spin, which is a great success. So yeah, we're still very busy.
And of course, one thing of the main features was at the boat show, and one of our favorite topics nowadays is the Parawing. You guys were very quickly there, and Baltz was really showing what's all possible. He's all like, I don't even think he wants to go on a regular wing anymore. It sounded like he's so frothing there. How's the Parawing in generally been received in like the landlocked regions in the lakes around Switzerland? Do you see a bigger growth there, or what's kind of like the pulse there?
Well, Switzerland is not the key market for parawinging, I think. And after the first big enthusiastic waves in the market, like most of the people recognize that it's not that easy. Yeah. It's not as easy as it looks like when Puls and Michi are doing their tricks. So it is, especially in the beginning, a bit difficult. Now we see a lot of products in the market. Yeah. We have launched ROGER 2, which is like an upgrade, a new generation of Parawing with a lot of new features, very stable. So that is good. The Parawing market is for sure it's gonna grow. And we will see a lot of new products and development in that market. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, very, very interesting. Like it's like a new sport, and we'll see where this is going. Yeah.
I think the upwind performance of these wings will probably make a huge difference in having a bigger total addressable market than people. It's not just for downwinding anymore.
No. Well, that was our first point. I said when we started that project, I said the key point for make that sport successful is you have to be able to come back where you go out. You need like upwind abilities, and we work on ram air Parawings now, on safety systems, on deep power systems. So there's a lot more to come, and we are learning every day. Yeah, but for sure, this is going to be an interesting market, for the future as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to be part of all of that. As you guys seen in my videos, I've been learning and diligently using the ENSIS ROGER, so that's really cool. You also said, like, in terms of the wing, is the trend going towards booms? I see lots of companies are doing booms now. It seems to be like the way to go. Do you see that the same way?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were one of the first brands that were really dedicated to boom wings, and the top spin was always with a boom. For next year, we see a clear trend toward booms, so we will come up with more boom wings. Yeah. And it depends a bit on the market. There are advantages and disadvantages. I think handle and boom wings, they will stay in the market, but boom wings definitely will take over. Yeah.
And then, of course, also the boards we're staying on and we're stepping on are like the mid-length boards like we have in the back here. That is also something with like started on Maui for downwinding, for paddle downwinding actually, subfoiling. But that shape is also, it's around to stay. That's the way to go nowadays, yeah?
Yeah, it took us a bit longer than other brands to come up with a mid-length board. Like always, we're not the fastest, so we probably do a bit more development and go back, and because we really, in the end, we want to have the best possible product. We are lucky to, we just won an award in Germany for the Board of the Year 25.
Congratulations.
So the Jive is very well received in the market, and this is the board. At the moment it's what people are looking for. You can do everything with a mid-length board. With a Jive, you do downwinders, parawinging, light wind, strong wind. I mean, my team riders, they even ask for a freestyle option, bulletproofed technology, because they want to do freestyle with these boards. So it's a very successful story.
And they're pretty beginner friendly too, do you say, or maybe too narrow, or what do you think?
Well, for beginners, we still recommend a bit of a wider, easy. Yeah, this is the only disadvantage. Not for beginners.
And away from the wind sport, like now with the pumping, I just had some stories of some Australian friends of mine who came to Switzerland, and they were just absolutely besides themselves on the pump foil scene. How's that for you guys?
Yeah, Switzerland, pump foiling is really, it's big. It's like in every city. You have a pump foil community, young kids. It's great to see them on the water. Like they pump all year round, even in the winter when it's freezing cold, snow everywhere. They still do pumping, and there are lots of kids. They have a very, very high skill. It's really good to see this. Well,
this is actually really cool, because now you're saying there's a lot of kids, a lot of newcomers, and what we know that this sport sometimes is a little bit plagued by overaging, and the people that bring the kids are the people who are already windsurfers or some sort of water sport enthusiasts, and they're bringing their own kids. But pump foiling is really where like skateboarding back in the day, you know, like my parents weren't skateboarders, my parents weren't snowboarders. I was like, I have to do this because that's cool. Can we kind of draw a parallel to that?
Yeah, it brings new kids into our sports. Like it's a very urban community. Skateboarders, scooters. It's just kids, and we have a few very young team riders. They just come from pump foiling. They never used a parawing or a wing. And once you give them a parawing or a wing, they just keep on going. It's like it's so good, and they're so good, and they learn so quickly. It's good to see that young kids are doing this sport and coming into the market. That's
cool. And like with the product development, now you have the pump foilers, they can start winging, and as you said, you give them a parawing. We can do downwinders on lakes now, so these foils are really harnessing smallest waves, these wind waves, the ferry wakes. So it's really like the foil really turned a landlocked country like this into like a little bit of a water sports hub, and say almost.
Well, Switzerland is a wealthy country, so it's still like kids, they can afford buying this gear.
That's true.
And we're very lucky with the development of our pump foils. They're very easy and still high performing. So we were really lucky, and it's a very successful story. It's really, really cool.
Well, super cool. There you have it, here with Karl doing the whole water sports in Switzerland. Get a little pulse check on what's going on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
And we go straight to water to some pump foiling now.
Maybe.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Thanks.